Welcome to the next episode of the Bowling Green Dynasty. Today we go on the road to take on 0-1 Cincinnati. 67 overall football team. Gonna be wearing all white today. All the Bearcats will be wearing their red jerseys. We'll see you at halftime. Thanks for watching. Go Falcons!
Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. Today, an in-state clash between two teams from the state of Ohio, and here football is important and beating an in-state rival carries a little more weight. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will get the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Got it in the middle. It's Royer. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nice move to keep running. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. The Bearcats are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Plucks it out of the air. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Turning on the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Bowling Green's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. They give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Pine. Get it out on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed well.
They'll try the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Finding open areas. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Trying to set up the screen. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that 1st down.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll pull it on the read. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Hauls it in. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Walker. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. The play action fake. creates a little room. There he goes. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They are up by 7 over the Rebels.
To throw, it's Pine.
We promise to keep...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't get him to the ground. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Next, going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Dropping back, it's Pine. Gets it to him on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And it's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Quarterback on the keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's McMillan. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, BG. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Walker. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Holds and fires complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. Holds it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pryor. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. Going up top again. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. Running to Green. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jack.
The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back.
And it's so great to see the resiliency of this defense because they've been on the field now for a few minutes, right? This offense has been churning play after play after play, and they're getting yards, but the defense never quit. They were able to get to the ball, force the turnover, get possession, and now they get a much-deserved rest.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Pine. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? I'm trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on.
Oh, they block it. He picks it up. That's a live ball. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
On the run, still looking. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back to throw, it's Pine. Going over the top. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Hogan. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the option. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense off guard. They were able to get some yards, not the 1st, though. Now you've got 4th and very short, and what do the analytics say to do here, head coach?
It's not always easy, and it's not always easy to call a basic play on 4th down, but it is when you convert it. You've called this play so many times, had so much success. This was a day 1 install in fall camp. Nice, successful run on 4th down.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
The Falcons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half.
End of half number 1. And Cincinnati leads by a ton, 36-14. We have blocked 2 extra points, but today's ball game going about as well as I thought it would.
Got them pegged out. Is he fast enough to run under this football? He is, and we're back in. That is why we run the football as much.
Hine, 15-25, 163, a touchdown and a pick, or 3 picks. McMillan, 10 for 32, and Markel Porter, 2 for 1 and a touchdown. The receiving touchdown went to Brendan Ridley. There's 3 receptions for 68 yards. So, we'll see how this one goes in the second half. Are we going to get any better? I don't think so, but we'll see. Hopefully we do. See ya. Second half starts now.
And the Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Young. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bearcats. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is good. Finds his rhythm after shanking a couple. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Falcons have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Right on the money. Touchdown, Falcons. A great catch and run for 6.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. On the move, it's Walker. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. He's in open space downfield. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the left side. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Sorsby. Finds his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Walker. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. Takes his man miss. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production, but listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one. Catch in the middle. It's Allen. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Little touch pass to the receiver. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Pine. There's the pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Garcia. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and wide open spaces. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Release to the back. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
All right, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Falcons come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Hits a seam wide open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, BG. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. This time on target. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Bearcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the gun. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And the stomping has commenced.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Vanderbilt. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Back to pass. It's Pine. He wants to go deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got him downfield.
And in man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Complete downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Falcons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're setting up the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Touchdown, Bowling Green! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And right down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the running back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Under fire. Got his man on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw at Sorsby. Snagged out of the air. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Bearcats are rolling down the field. Let's go. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And now on second down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Sweet cut there. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Bearcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Running into the open space. Running through contact. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Walker. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Here's a hit, and the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Pine. They'll run the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On the run, fires downfield. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Cincinnati will
After this,
have one last play in this game. 4 seconds to go.
give to the single back. And And they'll find their
And
way
that's the
back
ball
to the
game.
line of
Cincinnati
scrimmage, and now it's
dominates
time to find their way back to
today
the locker room as this game
and
is
wins
over.
56 to
Scoreboard
35.
operator got a workout in this one. Fun game
So
for
look
us
at
to
the
watch,
stats
but they
for
can't
you.
come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now
Fine,
defense will have to
32,
find a way
46,
in the future to
383,
make better
4
plays,
touchdowns,
get
4
stops,
picks.
and stop them scoring so many
While
points,
McMillan,
especially when your
17
offense
for
does their job.
73.
And we see a lot of games
Amatsu,
like this in college
14 for
football
52
when
and
both
quarter
offenses
had the
just
rushing
trade
touchdown.
blows back and forth, and it just
Lots of
comes down to
receiving
which
scores. Hogan,
defense can
10
get
for
a
119 and
stop.
touchdown.
Unfortunately for the losing team,
40,
they just were not able
8 for
to do it.
86 and 2
That
scores,
will put the
while
wrap on
Ridley,
things
3 for
from here.
68
For
and
David
touchdown.
Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
So
Reese
we'll
Davis.
see.
You've been watching
We'll
another
see you next week.
presentation of EA
See
Sports
the
College
defensive
Football.
stats. Kicking stats. Henderson 5 for Kenner 5 for 5 on extra points. We'll see you next week when we play Liberty. We play Liberty at home next weekend. One and one. We're gonna play a 2-0 Liberty squad next week. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching and go Falcons.